Well, hello. Welcome back. So I was taking a look at this. It's Sunday, and I was trying to see if I could avoid. I have this turned around, so it's the opposite view of the last time. But let's see if I can zoom in here. So what I was trying to do. This here is the multi-section, the 3-section cap, which is 20, 10, 10. It's the tall, skinny one. I don't actually remember. I showed you the top. I was trying to see if I could cut the top off without having to undo all of this mess down here. But I don't think so, because when I took a look at it, let me vacuum up here. When I took a look at it, the problem is I'll be right in front of the camera if I... Alright, take these out of there. Problem is if I... see if you can see that. Alright, well, there's the top of the cap. And no, that's going to be better. So here's the top of the cap here. So I loosened this to get it out of the way, but the wires weren't quite long enough. And now then I got this mess in the way, and this mess is connected up to the switch assembly, so I thought it's probably going to be more difficult to remove all of this crap in order to not disconnect this one. So, oh, another thing, I haven't checked all of the antenna coils yet, but so far everything I've gone through is not messed up. So anyway, I did come across something else about this I wanted to show you, which I thought was kind of interesting because I went off on this little tangent. Oh, that thing's in the way, but okay, let's see here. So, if you can see this here, and maybe underneath, if you can just see this thing right in here peeking through, and then if I turn it, I don't know if you can see this. So this is a resistor. So these look like resistors too, and I thought they go down into the switches, but they go down into the band switch. Because what I was thinking is, wow, this must be a power resistor, and it's up here to dissipate heat. But then I saw this other one down in between these coils, which is a little bit smaller, and I thought, well, they wouldn't be stupid enough to stick some sort of a power resistor right underneath the tuning coils. But then when I said, like I said, I started looking at the schematic here, and unless I'm reading this wrong, great, now I've got this whole thing messed up. Well, that's one page I want, so I'll set it off to the side, but you can't see what I'm doing there. So, looking at the schematic, there's the troubleshooting section, sort of gave me a clue, but see if it shows it in here. No, it doesn't. Alright, so if I look at this part of the schematic, let's get the light out of the way. Looking at this switch assembly, you see here it says R409, and then it says C413 and C412, which is outlined right up in here. Okay, So looking at this, I was trying to read this cap, and but like I said, I thought it was a resistor, so I don't. Let's see if you can see the color codes. Oh yeah, you can. So I'm crazy looking at this thing because we're going crazy because it's purple, and then there's a brown dot, a black dot, and a red dot, and then the body's brown, and I'm sitting here trying to read it, you know, body and dot. And then I'm like, well, okay, so there's 3 dots here, so maybe it's, you know, brown, black, and red. And I thought, okay, maybe that's one of the 1000K resistors. But then I'm looking there, and it's not there. And anyway, so I'm just kind of going nuts trying to read this. And then I'm trying to ohm it out, and it comes out as 7.7K. And I'm trying to decipher. Anyway, make a short story long. I think what these are, they're listed on here. 412 and 413 are listed as voltage divider condensers. And the 412, which is the smaller one, would be 220 microfarad, picofarad. And the 413 would be 1000 or 0.01. See if you guys can read that. See where they say the 412 and the 413 voltage divider. And that's the only thing I can make it out to be, because, you know, when you look at the schematic, it's there. Like I said, it shows it on the troubleshooting guide. Right. When I'm reading this, is all backwards, so I got to do left. It's like trying to cut your hair in the mirror. Alright. $1,000 camera and the damn thing doesn't want to focus. Okay, so I think you can read that. Of course, I probably shouldn't also have it on telephoto. So I'm looking at the 412 and the 413, which schematic would be, that's the tiny one that nobody can read. So they would be here on the schematic as, oh God, I gotta read this backwards. So I'm reading those as right here, here, and then the resistor is here. I guess you can read that, I hope so. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Well, these are new to me. I've never done a post-war radio, aside from the little AM set. So anyway, that was off. That was my little tangent for about an hour. What the hell? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch this back. So I have the caps for this, and thought I'd go ahead and do that. You know, I'm going to mess this up one of these days. I still haven't figured out what to do with this power cord. You'd think I would have gotten a rubber band or something by now. You know, I'll go this way. Okay, so I gotta be careful because I'm gonna break this thing. I'm gonna have the darn thing for 2 weeks and I'm gonna break it. Okay, now that I've misplaced my remote control again. Oh, there it is, buried. I'm gonna have to get a wrist strap for this thing. Alrighty. So here I am again. I did pull out a 1000 or a 1K resistor to replace the broken one up here. And I do want to, I'm going to try to restuff a couple of these. Maybe I'll do just one at first to see how well I can do it. I bought some wax sticks ages ago so I could fill in the ends. I guess I want to try that. Not too sure what a good idea that is. I don't think this will get that hot underneath using modern components, but if this is beeswax, it's going to melt at 150, and the wax that I'm using is colored letter sealing wax that comes in sticks, and I can't remember if it melts at a high temperature like that, because paraffin melts at a much lower temperature, but this is letter sealing wax, and I remember doing research on it, so I'm going to go kind of with my feeling that I already researched out the temperature. Anyway, so I guess my main thing is I want to get to this cap first because it's going to be hard. It's going to be the more difficult one. And then, of course, at the same time, I'm thinking there are some of these components in the way, but none of these directly connects up to that. Anyway, I'm just babbling, sorry. So let me go ahead and get that section out of there, and I will be back. Alrighty, I would like to say for the record that I broke the golden rule of being impatient. So, anyway, I'm kind of documenting this for two reasons. I did label the pictures and printed them out and labeled this, but what I would like to get on here is, first of all, I realized that the Philco schematic, surprise, surprise, has a typo on it. But anyway, be that as it may. Let's see. So I did label this, but I just wanted to say that this red wire here goes to the 20 microfarad section, which has got the square on it here. I've also got it marked on here, which I did get apart. Of course, the bulk of the cap stayed in the large section. And anyway, so let's see. This section here, oh, I kept this one. I clipped the lead off of here, so this section's together. This section here goes to the 10 microfarad up here, and this broken resistor also goes up to the 10 microfarad there. And then this red wire here, which is going to the plate of the, or sorry, the cathode of the 7Z4 rectifier, connects to this 20 microfarad section, and it goes up underneath there. But again, I have it documented in a picture, so anyway, that's the 20. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Oh, I got it. I remember. Okay, yeah. So it's the 102 C102A is the one that's mislabeled, because the cathode goes to the 30 microfarad here, and then it goes to the 20 microfarad section after that by way of R1000. I mean R103. Which is tucked No, wait, so this goes here. Alright, so it goes from the cathode of the rectifier through R1000, which is here, which then splits off and goes to the 30 microfarad there, and then continues on to the 20 microfarad in 103. That's how it went. So that would be from here. That would be from, where's the paper? Dang it. That would be from here. I'm just not doing very well today, am I? Okay, there's a rectifier here somewhere. There we go. So you can see the rectifier is here, so it goes from there to there to there to there to there. So there you go. Alright, now I gotta go find my corkscrew so I can pull that lovely gunky thing out of there. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I will end this video because my last one was so long I fell asleep trying to edit it. So I'm going to end this now, and I will be back when the cap is in. Well, I thought I would share with you. I know you guys love to watch this crap. I have to say, earlier I was catching up on some videos, and I just have to say I had to laugh when I was watching, I don't know if you guys watched Shango 66, but that guy's a trip. I find his commentary extremely entertaining. In addition to the fact that he really knows his stuff. So anyway, I know how much you enjoy this stuff, or I do. So I got my falconer's glove. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Not quite. It moved a little bit. This cap is bulged, by the way. That's why I wanted to see what it looks like. Hey! Popped like a cork. Ooh, it's smoky. Smell that aroma. Whew. Alright. Well, aside from the fact that the tar is smoky, now I can't get this to turn off. There we go. I don't know. Let's pull this apart. I don't know if that, look at that, it's all grossed out. Well, it definitely got toasty on the top, and I don't think that was just me. Yum. Yeah, I would say there's all sorts of tracks in here. Huh. Oh. I think that's a good spot where it might have shorted, if you can see that. Ow. By the way, don't brush your hand against the... Oh, I've reached the spot where my corkscrew went in. Alright, well, there you go. And now I gotta figure out how to get this tar out of here. I'm gonna have to dig it out because I don't have any lacquer thinner here and I'm not driving all the way over to my mother's. So anyway, gross. Thanks for watching, and apparently I have a mess to vacuum up now. I will see you in the next video.